It's Alan here with the time delay. So welcome to edition 7 of #PopUpJane's Wine of the Week. And this week we are live from London with some special guests, Jules and Jonathan. Say hi. And it wouldn't be PopUpJane's Wine of the Week, of course, without PopUpJane. Oh, it's still doing it. It's okay. It's just I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, we're somewhere. Where are we? Where are we? It's still live. I think it's still live. Oh, there we are. Still there. Okay. We couldn't see each other. We're so vain. We don't see each other. Okay. So this week. Oh, by the way. This week we're reviewing 2 wines, as we said. We are reviewing Klien Constantia's Sauvignon Blanc 2020 from an amazing garden in South Africa, and Guigal from the Rhone, Cotes du Rhone 2017 vintage. We'll start with white and then we'll do the red. Just a small splosh because we're doing 2 wines. We don't want to be dripping myself. That's okay. Don't drip on the floor, Alan. So Sauvignon Blanc, a massively popular grape. Sancerre in France and New Zealand, probably the 2 biggest and most famous areas for growing Sauvignon Blanc. But South Africa is really good at it as well. And Klien Constantia are one of the oldest vintners in South Africa, and they make an amazing dessert wine called Van de Constance. It's unbelievable. It's about £60 for 50 cl. We'll do it one day. Before I won't tell you how much I told them. Anyway, what's this like? Colour-wise, by the way, it's very pale. It's difficult to see, but it's really almost translucent. Completely enough. It's not golden. It's almost straw-like in colour. So it's really, really pale. It's got reasonable legs, actually. So tell me, it's maybe about 13% ABV. It's the white, not the red. Sorry, down. And it'll be in the back. It's 13.5. So quite a big alcoholic content for white wine, but New World, so lots more sunshine. On the nose, really, really. I mean, you can pitch in, by the way, folks. It's all good. It's not a monologue. Sorry. On the nose, it's not overtly intensely gooseberry, which you'd expect from a Sauvignon Blanc, or kind of that kind of zesty citrus bit, but it's very fresh on the nose. Clean, but not too massively intense. I'm getting a bit of the gooseberry, but it's more citrus.
It's overpowering.
Yeah. On the palate?
It's actually very pleasant, smooth.
And again, I think it's okay, but to me, there's a lack of intensity of everything. So it's smooth, it's very drinkable, but I'm not sure there'll be any oak in that, though, Jules.
No,
it's not oak. It's
probably because it's not as gooseberry.
Yeah.
So it's like it is a peeled down version of a Sauvignon Blanc.
It's just not as
so
intense.
If you find that too strong, this is the wine for you.
Good point. Well made. Yes, like that.
Sometimes people will find that the Sauvignon Blanc can be overpoweringly gooseberry and
it feels very light.
Yeah.
But 13.5, I think that's very low.
It's quite interesting actually because the alcohol's not dominating that, so it's quite well put together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, let's have a quick rating on this. Using the scale. Would you agree with that?
Ready?
Yeah.
Your cards are behind you.
We've got the same ones, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Which one do you want, darling? I'm
That
going
one. No.
I'm going to go that.
Because I like it.
It's all right.
Sometimes I find some of the gooseberry ones are too full on. So I do like that. That's more pleasant. You don't have to have food with it.
No.
It's very drinkable.
A little drop of that water, Alice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Do you want a little drop in?
that's quite nice, actually.
No, I'm okay.
Hardcore. Should we do the red now?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Because we don't want to too long.
How much is that one, Alan? The wine?
So the Klien Constantia, I think, is £11 a bottle.
From
Majestic. So Majestic.
These are both Majestic.
just not Chinese.
So the Cotes du Rhone, Guigal Cotes du Rhone. Now this is a really good value for money just now because Guigal, top producer. It's £8 a bottle on offer. It was when we got it a couple of last week. Anyway, it's a good buy just now.
In Majestic.
In Majestic again. There's probably a good mixed six price on it as well because it's Christmas.
That is quite a good Christmas wine.
Was it? Yeah, this is it's quite.
Thank you.
So I didn't actually look to see what grapes go into this, but because it's Rhone, Syrah, Grenache, what else? There's probably about 13 different varietals can go into this. So Chateauneuf de Pape grapes. There'll be maybe some white grapes in there as well. You can use Viognier, Marsanne, even in the reds.
Smell it before you stir it. Just smell it.
Okay, I'm going to look at the colour first.
Okay.
Don't rush me.
Sorry.
So it's quite dark, intense. It's slightly opaque at the rim, so quite concentrated. Again, the legs. It's good legs. I'm thinking again, 13.5-ish the volume. Oh my God, did you read that, John? That's a bad idea.
No.
Has anybody got their eyes?
My glasses are over.
That's actually, it's 14%, I think it says. So again, quite a lot of alcohol. Oh wow.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
So yeah, that's brambly to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? I thought toffee. Straight
Good
away,
call.
I thought
Yeah,
toffee.
toffee.
Okay. Yep. So
Yeah.
and so like that vanilla note.
Yes.
I would say yeah.
Right at the top.
And yeah, so there'll be oak in this. Definitely some oak in this. Quite nice. So really quite a nice nose. And bearing in mind that actually it's travelled 400 miles today, so probably not the best thing to do to a bottle of wine after.
A bit of bottle shock. It's
a wee bit
shocking
more.
very well.
It's shocking very well.
It is.
Right, and on the mouth, on the palate. So again, that dark fruit, that sort of black currant there. But that vanilla really comes in there as well. That kind of toffee you're talking about.
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's the toffee.
And so smooth
Yes.
to me. And the 14% alcohol per volume, you
It would
can't
go
taste
well
that.
with food, but you can drink this all day long.
You can taste the
Yes,
alcohol
please.
straight away in that one, whereas you couldn't in the other one.
Do you
You
think
can
so?
feel it straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I suppose it's half a degree more,
Mm.
but I don't think it's not like it's burning alcohol. So it's well integrated, which is a sign of good winemaking. In Guigal, you can buy Guigal wines, Cote Rotis, top-notch wines, Vin de Turk, over £100 a bottle.
Like normal type of wine,
But to branch out.
to branch
something
out.
a little
Yes,
bit
it's
different.
new for me. It's
Go
fresh.
well with Christmas.
Yes.
I think £8 a bottle, folk. I'd run out and buy a lot, quite a bit of that. I'm gonna have to share that with you.
We're having a vote.
Yep.
What we think?
What do you like? Do you like that one?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
wrong way.
Yeah.
The camera's not working logically.
I know.
One, two.
We're both.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
Slight-
really like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. that's definitely a U style wine, but you like a
Yeah.
Shiraz, so I think it's probably got a lot of Syrah in there. So there you go. That's our wines of the week: Guigal Cotes du Rhone and Klien Constantia Sauvignon Blanc, which was a wee bit of a disappointment, I have to say, for me. I expected more of it, and maybe that's what was wrong. My head was not getting a lot. So next week's wines.
Next week's wines. These are from a company called Great Grog.
Yep, Great Grog in
Great
Edinburgh.
Grog in Edinburgh. So you can order that if you want. So this one that I have got is called the Big Easy, and it is 2018.
So 2018. Okay.
Yes. And it's from South Africa. So I've got big hopes for this one.
So for those of you who know golf, this is made by the golfer, or maybe is he retired now?
South African. Yes, I think the seniors.
Seniors. It's
Definitely seniors.
Ernie Els makes this wine, and it's called the Big Easy because his nickname on the golf circuit was the Big Easy. There you go. And my choice for this week, because it's Christmas, it's not far away. It's a small bottle, but I've got a JM Gobelard Fee, which is daughters, I think. Fee, F-I-L-S. Fee, that's daughters because son's F-I-L.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's a grower champagne. So this is like really good value for money. So you can get this. I think it's about 12.5, £13 for the half bottle, 25 for the bottle in Great Grog at the moment. But
got high hopes.
High hopes for this too.
And this is gonna be a really good one.
And the reason I wanted to do a grower champagne is because folk think Moët, Lanson, the big houses who produce millions and gazillions of bottles each year. These guys don't, and they spend a lot more time in quality. And this particular wine, they use a lot more of what's called reserve wine. So champagne's not vintage; it's not produced every. Well, they do vintage champagnes, but regular champagne is a blend of different vintages. So they've got a reserve wine. This has got a very high percentage of reserve wines that have been aged longer. So I've got very, very high expectations of it. Anyway, that's next week's wines. Lovely to see you all, and lovely to be doing this live in London. And your health, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Sean.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Chin, chin.
Yes.
Great.
And have a good week.
See you next week, folks. Thank you.
Always good.
You have to put what?
Always good.
It's probably still recording.